Hello everyone. Today, today is 13th October. Right now, we'll be getting our 20th. Hold on. I'm back, guys. So today's program, 20th. It was Congress, then next week news, then Day of Unity, and again came back. Then next week again. And again back, 20th A was Congress, then next week news, then Day of Unity, then we'll be basically finishing off the day with the MNT training. But we'll be having might have a delay with all of this. We might put off the Congress. I don't know what. Or it might be after the whole thing here, the whole Day of Unity. But I don't know, man. I don't know what to do in this case. Again, another week with no activity. Must change. There's no excuse. Like, there's literally Friday right now. Mortomania. Yes. There's no excuse. It's Friday today, not weekend day. You know that? I'm waiting now. Yeah, to ask a question it's easy, but to come, no. In fact, only one person had asked anything. I mean, Relidan asked, but he comes. Nobody else even bothered to even ask anything for the Q&A. That was bare minimum, basically. Okay, now we're starting our Congress. Okay, guys, so welcome to our 20th AWS Congress. Today we may have some sort of difficulties, but I don't know. Eddie, it's all on you. You have to come to today's Day of Unity. And basically, right now I welcome on this special 20th Congress of All United Against School Central Committee, because it's a special 20th Congress, special milestone basically. The next milestone will be in 2026. That'll be 50th Congress. And since basically we're having our milestone Congress, Let's all stand up for our anthem. Okay, guys, so our anthem is finished. Today's topic is politics in schools and milestone Congress. Well, why are we talking about it? It's because in 2 days exactly there'll be elections in Poland. The elections that might change the course of history. And I again ask for a higher attendance today. So, in general, politics in schools, like what to really talk about it. I know. So, kind of made myself a difficult topic, but I hope I'll be able to cope with it somehow. Well, what I can tell you guys is that I call you on to take part in any elections that will happen once you'll get your voting rights.
Piotrze, to do zobaczonka. Nie będę
Tak,
cię odciągać od koła.
tak, tak.
Trzymaj się. I będę...
Yeah, hold on a second. So, in general, what I could say is that we should not accept any kind of indoctrination. I think, in my opinion, people should have the right to their own opinion. We don't want a second America, aka, I think you know, guys, what's happening in the second America. I mean, in the America. Basically, you can't be a Christian there without being arrested or something. Even in the Republican states. I think you already guys know that whether you pick Republicans or Democrats, everything's gonna stay the same. Because duopoly basically is the worst political system. Because often the monopoly is enough suffering, and duopoly is a bigger suffering. Because when you have a monopoly, you know very well that basically Monopoly, in order not to get thrown out, they have to be as good to citizens as possible. That's why, for example, Monopoly in Cuba is there and exists for, 80 years or so. Well, 60. In general, what I can say is that system of America is trash. They've went from a radically right society, they went into radically left society. That's just horrible. And I mean socially. Like, there's nothing wrong with the radically left economy. But with radically left social characteristics, it's just bullshit. Bullshit. Even communist countries were right wing socially. Because if they were left wing socially, the country would have been a disaster. An absolute disaster. Imagine, for example, a country sharing means of production, and the means of production are shared based on the status, for example, based if you're white or non-white. Now imagine America became had were now imagine America with its society became basically a country where the means of production are controlled. Whites would have gotten nothing. White cis men would have gotten nothing, basically. You know what I mean. And their education system, basically in America, like that was a Polish guy that was on an exchange and said that you can eat in class, that you can pick whatever subject you want. Alright, but for fuck's sake, he was on an international exchange, not on a normal lesson. So what is he even talking about? If he's on an international exchange, look, on an international exchange, everybody tries to bribe you. Just like Law and Justice tried to bribe people, or Civic Coalition. Both tried to bribe people. They managed to bribe. Civic Coalition in 2007 was considered to be an anti-systemic party. Boom. Poland went into trash. Then came Law and Justice, also the anti-systemic party. Boom. It all crashed out. The Poland now is in shambles. There is a hope that Confederacy does not become the continuator of the failed promises. If they're even gonna win the elections, of course. Because there are low chances, but still there are. What I can say is that simply the education system there, this whole system there does not give a fuck about murders, does not give a fuck about anything. But when someone says that forcing someone to another sexual orientation is bad, then you go straight to jail. Or when you condemn the US war crimes, you go straight to jail. So as you know, I was told by an somebody told, like an obvious person said that I help lunatics get away with everything. I think he was describing America, not me. There you can kill a person legally. Person. 100 people. There you can kill 100 people and get away with it, not even go to jail for it. Or go to jail for 5 years. So what that there is death sentence there? Doesn't matter. Death sentence is carried out mostly to innocent people in America anyway. Those who are supposed to be executed do not get executed. Those who are supposed to be executed are simply sent to jail for 5 years or so. Try to sue an antivirus, like for real. To sue an antivirus company. To sue an antivirus company. For real. And like United States basically was against food being the fundamental right. I know that you can be a radical capitalist and say that giving anything to anyone is wrong, that everybody must earn for it, basically no social thingy or anything. But even as a capitalist or anybody, you cannot just say that food is not a fundamental right. Food is a fundamental right. And food will always be a fundamental right. It is literally in the United Nations Human Rights Chamber. Apparently, America rejects their own declarations. Come on, United Nations headquarters are where? NYC, where's NYC? United States. They basically reject their own declarations. So, to summarize the things that I've said, basically I'm against any kind of indoctrination. I also think there should be openness for debate, that all choices should respect each other. Like I've listened to a free marketer, an anti-tax person, talking to a communist, although I don't know if I could call him a communist or just a simple so's damn libtard bastard. But yeah, they were talking to each other peacefully, no brawls or anything. Well, I know like that nobody would want to do a brawl, but you know, I think that if they were talking even in like outside of school, that they would still talk peacefully like this. And I tell you guys, continue. Let's embrace this everywhere. These kind of peaceful debates. And not the debate we have all seen on the party television in Poland. Two biggest party leaders literally arguing with each other like kids. Man, fuck these people. Just vote Confederacy. Confederacy or death. Yes, Confederacy or death. Homeland or death. Because no other choices are better. We should all pick the choices that stand up against the unmoral values. And we all need to say that that everybody must be careful about the social movements. I'll say the controversial statements at Day of Unity about the whole social movements. How they basically turn their goal into the opposite of what was the problem. You might go to jail for the smallest reason ever in school, but you won't go to jail, but you won't even get a fine for murdering 100 people in a forest or anywhere. Okay, now, yeah, yes. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't say so because these people that would quote unquote force aren't mature, are basically adults, are basically kids in an adult's body. You know what I mean. Now, Ramadan will take a quick speech. True. We'll take a quick speech on politics in school. Yeah, that's right. I think so. I think they're just trained about some 69 genders or other shit. Yes. But I think we'll be slowly going to our next week news. Well, it's not that easy to find out if someone is ADHD. You don't see that. Okay. Yeah, that's right. And we don't want a second America due to the whole forcing of beliefs about the 69 genders and so on. And all hail Jaguar. Well, guys, right now we're doing our next week news. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Very good speech as usual. So now, next news. Alright. I think there'll be, I don't know if there'll be guest discussion because we'll be going soon to our uh thingy here, the Day of Unity. Alright, guys, intro. Hello, everyone. It's 13th October, 7 p.m., and I'm glad to be the host for today's news. So today, from our usual news studio, unlike in the previous two newses. So we begin our news with the Day of Unity. So Alex might come to this. We expect basically a high attendance as, and we might even have high attendance as, for some reason Ahmad's online right now. Weird, but I guess it is like so. So there's IngJLX Ahmad. There was even Ahmad today. He was last time on July. I kind of even forgot about that guy. Well, anyway, today's Day of Unity will be about the latest events, about the latest controversies, and so on. We might celebrate this Day of Unity, but I don't know. I don't know how will we celebrate it. Well, I don't know if we'll exactly do a football match because next week there's a birthday of Alex anyway, and there will also be a Republic Cup. Basically, in this cup there will be Eastern Principality, General Principality of a Czech Commonwealth, DGM as Militarland as playing Militarland. So basically people not affiliated with any group, aka such people as Religion, and the Trollland Protectorate, I guess. I think I've named them all. That might participate. Anyway, so basically today also there was a match. Yesterday there was a match between Poland and Faroe, actually between Faroe Islands and Poland. Poland won 2-0, and right now they're second in the elimination in the qualification group. Also, in 2 days there will be elections. We might stream the results, but I know about it. We might celebrate the elections on 15th October with the Polish people and maybe with the other people. Guys, you can also sign up for the 15th October Brigade. Who wants to sign up? DM me. The application's open. The brigade will become open exactly in the time when the GM server will become open, exactly when we'll make our BP elections. But you are a part of the brigade. You're already on the server. About our next week. Also, we'll have today the MNT training right after the Day of Unity. Next week we'll have Alex's birthday and Block's parliamentary meeting. That's all for today's news. Now we'll be going straight to our Day of Unity. How expected. Okay. I'll just join normally. The link not there, it's not active. But JLX was in the server. Hopefully I joined somehow. We're basically joining Kingdom Us at this moment. If everything goes well. Because I don't want any kind of complications right now. I don't want any crashes today. I already had a shitty week, it better not be shittier. I mean, I passed all my tests, but so what? Okay, fine. We're at the game. So guys, come to Kingdomus. You've all received the link right now. What the hell is this? Now it's not showing anybody. Why did Jelex go? I didn't. Invite anyone. There we go. We are. Now we just need. Now we'll be basically starting in a relay. Dan, you came to the game. I don't know if even my microphone is working. Okay, well, come on, there needs to be a couple more people. What are we gonna start with? What are we gonna put in our newspaper? Huh? Okay, guys, I give 2 more minutes to join, 2 more. Because on 7:15, exact 7:15, we're beginning. Yeah, Alex hearted the whole thing. Dave he starts punctually on 7:15, but he didn't do anything about it. No. He's not even active there. I assume, I don't know, like, he assumed there would be just, well, you can watch a live stream too if you want, instead of, like, you know, playing, but watch the live stream. Watch the live stream, at least. But I see that people don't even want to watch the live stream at all. Just shitty. At least we got these 2 people. After all, one of the most powerful people there. So then probably the most powerful. I don't know what powerful, but I think the most powerful. Okay, guys, we're not wasting any time. Let's just go and pray, guys. Alright, time to go parades. Let's go and equip the flags, guys. And our march finished there. You shall take the seats. Okay. So I'll just get my accessories. Come closer, come closer. Okay, so let me just get the thing. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome everyone on this ceremony of Day of Unity. The first ever basically King's event. The first of my event as a king. So in general, I wanted to wish you all the best on Day of Unity. Luck, happiness, and that we all stay in this unity. That we will be forever brothers and sisters of each other. As you know, last year was the day of national agreement, but this day of national agreement was about, Mr. S. In general, it was just like about Day of Unity about the whole community. However, this called about agreement. But as you guys know, Mr. S didn't came. Without even explaining why before. He explained, but it was too late. We've already done Operation State when he explained it. And basically, we considered it as one of the worst things you could ever do. If you cannot come, you're supposed to explain why. Not that we have to wonder why did Mr. S leave the chat group when we wanted to invite him. In fact, you know what was the thing that disgusted me the most? You know what disgusted me the most? When he once said, Roblox loses its value. And his bitch asked why. He said, Christmas in September. Children went to school, and I see Christmas. Bro, what the fuck is this kind of comment? I understand that you may not like Christmas. But why do I put these Christmas decorations? Because these are decorations that are about peace and solidarity. These are decorations related to the most important event in a year, where we are all united. Maybe that's why his bitch does not celebrate Christmas. Because Christmas is about love, peace, and unity. Apparently his bitch doesn't support these values. It's because she is quote unquote atheist. Bro, come on. Even atheists celebrate Christmas. In communist Poland, people celebrated Christmas. Not because they were Christian. Some were atheists. Guys, why do we celebrate Christmas? Because it's tradition, because it's our responsibility, and it's because of of the unity. If somebody chooses not to celebrate Christmas, it isn't quote unquote being halal, that Christmas is haram. No, it's rejection of love to your neighbor. If you do not celebrate Christmas, you just reject the love to your neighbor. Because Christmas is the only time in a year where we are all united no matter what. Where we are all in an agreement. Like there was World War I, and basically only on Christmas Eve basically they were able to pause the war. But you know what? But you know what would be if we had World War I? If DGM and PSF had World War I, on Christmas Eve we would pause the war, and PSF would say, "Why did you pause the war?" And we'll say, "Well, it's Christmas." And then they will say, "Well, you didn't pause the war." "Well, we don't pause the war. We have the right to kill you." And then they kill us. That's what would they do if we were all on that memorable Christmas. That's what would they do for sure. Guys, you don't have to praise Jesus Christ on Christmas. You can believe in whatever the hell you want. Or not believe in anything. But, come on. Christmas is a time of unity. And that's why you're supposed to celebrate it. Guys, more about why this called unity and not agreement. It's because we're all united here. Those who are in favor of peace and those who are against peace are out. Why should we have an agreement with somebody that couldn't even negotiate any kind of terms of peace with us? Now going to our PSF conflict. I don't think we need to explain it that much. As if we even need to explain it. But I think you know what these 3 arrows represent. These 3 arrows basically represent all the 3 occupators. And you guys know who these occupators are. I think I've explained enough in the documentary. Basically, both of these documentaries explain these 3 occupants. Sadly, it does not explain the second occupant. But I'll say more about it on our event related to this second occupant on 27 December. And this will not be on the internet. So if anybody will want to come, then make sure not to lose this occasion, because I don't know if this whole event will be archived, because it will not even be on the newspaper, because it cannot be revealed to the public, because we know who uses the internet, because we're not alone on this internet. Going to our continuation of the whole event. Day of Unity is about not only the national conflict in our DGM, but also in real life. We know what happened basically between Palestine and Israel. I don't think I need to explain it. I think you guys all know, you guys all heard the news. And what we can see from the media is how they complain on how the Israelis are being quote unquote tortured. But 2 years ago, media didn't say anything. for real. Even if certain people did something bad, then they're not the whole nation. They're not the whole nation. Unlike Israel. Israel is the whole nation. In fact, a self-proclaimed nation. Bandit nation. All the people in Israel are committing acts of terrorism, one way or another. Only the vast minority is against the Zionist terrorism. And I mean those who live in the self-proclaimed area of Israel. That's what I think it is. Guys, why do you think the Israel-Palestine-Armenia-Azerbaijan conflicts have happened throughout this Russo-Ukraine military conflict? Because America uses this situation to do chaos in the whole world. Because basically, right now we're having World War III. We're not in the bunkers. We're not under occupation. But Russia is fighting, and I know many people will punch me for this, but Russia is fighting for our good. Because the United States, we knew very well what they want to do. From the example of Hussein and Gaddafi, how they were killed by the US government. YouTube can ban me for hate speech right now. I don't care. I don't care about anything. Like, I don't care what YouTube will do with me. I'll not change my mind. I can even go on the streets and say, glory to Putin, glory to Russia. Yes, my friends. They're not war criminals. They're warning us of what United States is capable of doing. And you guys know it now very well. On the example why, on how basically Armenia, Azerbaijan, and Israel-Palestine conflict have happened throughout the Russia's military operation. It's not coincidental that it happened this year. This year, basically, this year is a year of fights, is a year of attempt, basically, on end of attempts of the United States influence. We're not a sect. We're not spreading any kinds of heresy, any kinds of bullshit. We're not saying it as a joke. We have not been paid by the Kremlin. We say it out of our own mind. Because we know, but others don't. We're not quote unquote edgy and cool that we don't like USA. We just know what others don't. Guys, on the same year when Leopard died, Libya conflict have happened. Guys, it's not coincidental. Why do you think Syrian conflict happened 1 year after the annexation of Crimea by Russia? It's not coincidence. Why do you think right now the whole of these two conflicts have happened during the Russian military operation? It's not coincidence. America is always hungry for more. Now I'll tell you guys something. The United States isn't even an eligible country. This country basically illegally proclaimed independence, illegally proclaimed the creation. They weren't even discussing with the Native Americans. Who do you think, guys, have created the America? Was Washington a Native American? No. No one in America is a Native American. How much of the USA is Native Americans? 40,000 or so. Come on, in the United States there's 300 million. Native Americans there's like 40,000. There's the same amount of Native Americans as votes for the Communist Party there in the United States. For real. It's that much. Although much we should say in a quote. And just like Russia fights against the United States nonsense, we fight against the occupants' nonsense. We fought basically against the liberal social view that they were all trying to spread. One way or another. Yes. Yes. Guys, basically, Russia will win like we have been winning against our occupants. We shouldn't be ashamed that we support Russia. We should be proud that we know what others don't. We, as I say again, we have not been paid by the Kremlin. I only receive money from my parents, from nobody else. I don't have contacts with any of the Russian people. I mean, I have contacts with Russian, Ink and Dasmos, and Maria, but they're civilians. They don't work anywhere. They're teenagers. Come on. I haven't been paid by the Kremlin. Absolutely. I think you guys also can confirm that you were not paid by the Kremlin. Like, how do they know we even exist? Okay, going to the summarizing. Unity is important because in unity there's no conflicts, no divisions, no anything. Thankfully, we all now live in peace. Without PSF, without Exi, and without Mr. S with his bitch, which name I won't tell. And in general, I hope this unity will last for long. That we'll all be able to make a better world for our children. That we'll stop all this nonsense and that we'll not repeat a second America. That second America will not repeat. In 2 days, there will be Poland elections. Hopefully, everything changes. It's time for Palestine to return to its land. It is the last year of Israel being a country. It's the last year of United States influence. It's the last year of existence of United States. Native Americans will restore the power of what was their land. Palestine the same. The whole Donetsk, Luhansk, Zaporozhye, and Crimea will be recognized by the world as Russian, as the people there, I I recognize themselves as Russians. You think, guys, how? That the elections were falsified? No. Take it on example of various parliamentary elections. The Communist Party of Ukraine had the biggest electorate in those oblasts: Crimea, Donetsk, Luhansk, and so on. And I think that's all I wanted to say. Free Palestine and all hail DGM. And hopefully we'll all be united as Militarland, Eastern Principality, General Principality, Trollland, and Alpha Chat Commonwealth. Thank you, guys. And hopefully this DGM will last for long as those 5 republics. Thank you again. Now, who wants to speak? We mean Exile, that guy, right? What evidence do they have? He has a disease called Socialum liberalum. As we should say, Socialum liptardum. He was there for the whole time, I think. Baby. For real. You've heard his voice? Röddan's leaving the community. Röddan's not leaving in the community. He's assistant vice president right now. Man, how much times the Merc came to his events and came to our events? 8 times in 2 years. It's not like he was forced. He literally wanted to be friends with me back in the SML times. Man, he won't. Our reputations are like very high. Indestructible. She'll just say XY. Like, he just acted without your permission. That's what he did. He was so pathetic that he picked you as a DJ while you're not even a part of EDM. Because he's desperate. They won't. I've hidden them on this channel. Also, there's only Phantom online. Nobody else from the PSF. I don't think even anybody is watching the stream, so because Exa's so bad that they don't even want him in the PSF. Because he was even a bit normal during the January 2023. Just walked up, just jumped, stepped down from the chair and just walked away from the airport. Because at that day it was the negotiations room. Who the hell is this guy? 8 volts. You so serious? Fucking. Do you know it's Phantom? Calm down. Let me search it. Let me search it. Just let me search it. Don't worry. What? What does? Oh, that even went 0, 0, 30th July 2021. But it says Hoş geldiniz. Oyuna ilk defa some Turkish. Maybe it was Phantom. I don't know. I don't give a fuck who that guy was. If Phantom wants to dislike the game, he can just do it on his normal account. I don't ban anyone from any games. The only people that right now are banned are basically Mujon. Tiarki, he was not banned, he was kicked off. That's all. That's all that happened. He was just kicked off basically. Ah, nobody disliked the game. Who knows who that was? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they were trying to get our piece somehow. 8 votes yes, 1 vote neutral, 1 vote no. And none of the votes were from backstabbers, by the way. He got 0 likes. So congrats because Murr's a cockrider. Miss J is worse, basically. I got no response, as expected. Or Pizza Girl. As if they couldn't just watch stream. JLX wants to take a speech or not. Okay, guys, then. Let's now go to our throne. Yes, let's now go to the throne. That is somewhere there. Guys, come. Well, hold on. We can use this flag there. Number 6. Now, the anthem of the Patriotic Island, aka both of the principalities. If it's gonna play, hold on a sec. I think I have the audio. Again, hold on. Okay. Just gonna get the music. Anthem, I mean. Alright. Right, everybody, to the anthem. Music ended. All hail DGM, guys. Now we go to our training, quick training actually, because we don't really have a lot of time, and you know, we also gotta do our private stuff. Needs to be time for our free time, basically. Hold on. What was this ID? Well, I'll just be showing you how the long passes are, what the long passes are. Then we will show you the plan of the whole thing, basically. We'll revise theory, basically. I mean the theory about the whole, parade. Like, what does Commander say? Well, we can figure out the whole plan sometime. But now I'm just gonna show you guys the passes. No exercises, no anything, just to see. So in general, as you know, you can see the long passes here. We want to practice, we'll be just showing long passes are something. Hold on, actually I think it should be from this distance. This and it, they're basically long pass. Well, this ball's gravity is kind of unrealistic. It just rolls back. Well, we kinda did the long pass because there it landed up. And there we can score. Well, we can't because the ball's gravity is shit. When you guys know what that more or less is, we went through it very quickly. Great job. So now about the theory. So guys, in case any of you are in the parade, what you need to know is that basically you're supposed to all be behind the commander. We'll go there in a bit. Well, basically the commander will be Relidan. I want to ask Relidan, what will he say at the beginning of parade? I think Relidan remembers from the Peace Day parade. It was not such long ago. Yeah, but what is the sentence you say? What is the sentence that Phantom was saying at the beginning of each parade? Do you remember? Not 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, yes, because I give the command. Alright. No, not stop. Okay, well, okay, these are what you said are my commands on basically how the parade is supposed to go. But I think we won't need the whole 3, 2, 1, go and stop, because in the normal parades, real life parade, there's no 3, 2, 1, go and stop. What you're supposed to say, and I think you'll remember it, until 31st December. You will say basically at the beginning of parade, I, Relidan, begin uh, began this 5 years of Republic Parade in the name of DGM. Something like this, well, I might make a cheat note for 31st December in case somebody doesn't remember something. But rehearsals are for the purpose so that there are no disconnections on 31st December, so that there are no problems on 31st December. And as I said again, walk behind your commander. This commander will be Relidan or Idi. Basically, we need 2 tankists, 2 soldiers, and 2 pilots. 2 pilots basically will be in the middle of you guys, but they'll be above you. Well, today we are talking. Well, we are doing a rehearsal, not talking about what who did what. We're doing rehearsal right now. So, General, I think you guys know the plan. Hopefully, the parade will go smoothly. I mean the one on 31st. That's why there are rehearsals to see what variants we can use to ensure that parade goes smoothly, guys. I think you guys don't really have a lot to do. Well, Commander has the most to do. But I don't know who has the most to do. I think everyone has the equal work. Basically, there will be stations on each game, but there might be exceptions, such as Santa Suburbs or Gavaria. There won't be any stations. And in Petertown, there will be 2 stations. So I can tell you the whole plan of our thing here. If JLX wants to be part of our rehearsals, then I'll send him the file too. Basically. So guys, basically the things that will be on this file that basically will be for the whole parade, basically. So the parade begins with the ringing alarm, with the ringing clock on 8 p.m. 31st December. After the clock stops ringing 5 times, Relidan says his words, and then basically everybody goes. The helicopters start. Well, in general, everybody's supposed to be in place, like tankists and pilots already seating and soldiers already ready. When there's the first bell, there will be basically 5 bells, and after the 5 bells, Relidan will say his words, and then basically you guys go all the way to the station. Then basically they'll be at the station. We'll be there at the station. I'll say something. There'll be the anthem. Then basically there'll be a march to Sailoria. There'll be a station in Sailoria. I'll say something. Then the Nova Party. There'll also be a station. Then Iowa Suburbs. There'll also be station. Then Traintown again station. Then Ecktown. Then Fentown. Relidan Town. There'll be a station near the statue. Then Ecktown. Station. Yeah. Then Porttown, there won't be station. Proletariat Countryside, there might be station. Present City, there will be station. Senate Suburbs, no. Senate Town, only in the south there will be a station. Then Winter Hill, no station. And all the way, and at Petertown, there will be station. First at People's Army of Melatonin headquarters. The last one on the main square, and basically on the main square, we'll all be there giving out the rewards Order of Liberation. We might give out awards for Player of the Half Decades, but I don't know about that. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that, maybe not. I don't think we will. We might just do it at the award. Or we might do it. Or we might do it at 2000 days. So there are three choices. The whole parade, the next awards on January, or the 2000 days of DGM, which will occur on 22nd June, which will be basically first day of vacations, but who knows. Then basically on Zootown everything will end, and then Relidan will say his goodbye words. Alright, I think we went through everything. Any questions? Any questions, guys? No? Alright. Well, I don't know when exactly will be the next training, but all of you who will basically be signed up will basically have to come to rehearsals. And I think that there won't be any more rehearsals this month, but next month there will be 2 rehearsals. I thought you did. Hold on, guys, there's something bad happening. Okay, guys, so next rehearsals 10th November. No, wait. What dates are there? Well, there won't be much rehearsals, but enough for us to get any progress. And by the way, remember guys, tomorrow there's Alex's birthday on the same hour as the event was happening today. So what's written? So next rehearsal on 10th November, then on 17th or 24th November, or there might be on 26th, aka my birthday party, or 25th basically. Like 25th or 26th will be my birthday party, so we might do 3 rehearsals, but I don't know. But on December for sure, rehearsals will be on 15th, 22nd, 29th, and 30th. December 30th basically will be a general rehearsal. So first rehearsals will be practice, basically getting consuming the theory and practice, then repeating the practice, then attempting to make perfection. In a general rehearsal, basically, I expect that there'll be no mistakes. Does anybody have any questions at all? Any questions related to anything? Alright. Then I'll guys send you the file, because I think we'll be using the file in the trainings anyway, but I don't know. But I think that's all. If we want to do something, guys, then you can tell me what we can do. I think we can go to pizza place, because we haven't been there for a while. Like a month or so. Pizza place. We won't be on pizza place for long anyway. Right, guys, we're going to Party Island for a bit. Okay, good night. Good night, good night. Alright. I think we'll go to pizza place then. I don't know about Bed Wars because, like, you know, we're not really gonna do anything with us too. But in general, it was an amazing event today. We will see. But I also don't have a lot of time. And also, I don't know if JLX can even be eligible for the whole thing, because if it's 1 a.m. for him, then I don't know. Unless the party goes smooth. But you know, it's gotta be 31st December, so he might. I don't know what's JLX country. I assume so, but 1:40 a.m. that's for sure Southeast Asia. I don't know what country, like there's only 3 countries with this time zone, but he's in one of these countries basically. That's all I know. Alright. Alright, I think we can go to pizza place then, maybe, to celebrate the end of the Jewish marionette government in Poland, I guess. Because I think, in my opinion, in 2 days, this whole marionette government would fall. I think that neither the ruling party nor the opposition would make a government. That they would have to go in coalition with, they would have to make an alliance with Confederation in order to make a government. Alright guys, I think we should go to, I think we can go to pizza place right now. Shall we go there? I don't know. Well, I'll go. If you want me to play Bad Wars, you can tell me. Sort music. This is autumn music or real music? Ah, there's the toys. This music's the best though, I don't know. I wonder what music they pick for Christmas. It's kind of styled like the Mace music. What's this? Oh, most lights. Ozan Hawking. Will I get to 100? Most orders completed. Well, if it was counted from the beginning, I'll be there for sure. Most coins. Peter Gamer XD. Classic shot. Well, all these kind of people that I know. There's Mr. S in this ranking? No. But there's Kadir in this ranking. No, he does at us. But they didn't change the double timing. There's no Mr. S in this. I don't know why though. Oh, there's he. I wonder if you'll sue the game for privacy violation. Lilia must have been with this person. Edgar must have seen this. Ingrid. One of the highest actually, 12,000. Bro, Ozan Hoke has a sheep house. You don't want to see his house. His house is literally shit. His house is banned with light buttons. No wonder he's on 6th position with 98,000. Aladu with 131,000. You see? Oh. Why is it 0? Why did it count as 0? I don't know. But I'll probably not get into the leaderboard because most points spent 208,000. If I had that much money to spend, man, I have like 400,000 money. Ida. There's Jenny. How close is she to the ranking right now? But I think that's this game. I think they didn't change. Ah, it's 177. 177. But I don't know if it's even worth to stay in the server at this moment. Because, you know, I'm not gonna. Zaras! Guys, I'll be back, guys. Well, the soundtrack is actually quite similar to the old one. I mean the V2 one. There's V1, V2, and V3. Nothing changed in our things here, but look how close I am to the receiving, to getting on the leaderboard. Kadir's here, 48th position. Apart from these two, I know Tenor Bauer. I think I know him. I don't know. I've seen Wallen 7 and Patrick Shaki. Basically, I've seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 people from this place. Maybe Lover of Jailbreak too. That would be like 11. I wonder why it's your score 0. Well, if they just added it like color. Well, I think they should somehow make it count that my orders that have them there during 2020, 2023, 2022 actually count. Because right now I haven't been doing a lot of orders. As if I've been doing anything. But I have the badge for like 100 orders, I don't know. That was like some badges. for high number of orders. Even got a manager badge. That's a very high result. Who knows, maybe right now we have one of the recordists. The leaderboard, may we remind, starts from 16,000. What? There's nothing in there. 16,000. Blue. It doesn't even count to the leaderboard. Okay. I'm looking for anybody that has above 16,000. Thanks for like. Obrigado pelo seu like. Oh, I even have a new GUI. 42. I'm supposed to be looking for these big houses. Maybe one of them has more than 16,000. That's 16,000 or more. Mi persona favorita. That's 130,000. This is basically second place, I think. This person scored Aladlim. Well, we basically have a recordist at this moment. We're on a server with the recordist, although his house doesn't deserve such amount. Look how it is made. It's kind of shitty for 130,000 or so. It's too much stuff, basically. An architectural mess. Hopefully I don't fall. Okay. Alright, so why the hell's dude want avatar like this? I'm also sure that they're I wonder if they are. Oh my. I think they're I think they're friends. Well, for sure, duet one is a guy, an adult, so he's not. I got there. Look how much I have, 12,000. Wonder when I'll get to the leaderboard. Probably never, because the leaderboard started now, recently. That's because it's Morena, not duet. But this this guy has a lot less than me. 11,000. 11,000. 12,000 basically. Zort music. Basically right now there's a trend for music. Zort. I wish November comes so that shit ends. Who said it's friends only? Ha 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 ha. Who said it's friends only? Ha ha ha. Who said it's friends only? Ha 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 ha. Who said it's friends only? Wait, I wasn't showing the. Now we're showing. Basically, updates that you might have not seen. So here's the whole thing here. There's our hangout zone. Basically, there was hotel, but now there's hangout zone. There's tic-tac-toe room. New studio is the same basically. Rooms are the same except there's one room less basically. But you know, like what could we do? I have limited. This is basically limited space. The walls here. Like for example, look at this. If we wanted to remove it, look, I can't remove some walls. And I can't remove this one, basically. Some rooms are basically mandatory. You know what I mean. Wait, I didn't even have the... Oh, so maybe I didn't have it. I don't know if I have it. But I'll just add the right now. Do it right now. So, program for next week. From 7 p.m. programs from 7 to 7:15 p.m. Next week news from 7:15 to like 8:15 p.m. Alex's birthday, if everything goes well, from 8:15 to 8:45 p.m. Lux parliamentary meeting, of course, if everything goes well. Thank you guys. And then program for next